Good evening, everyone. Welcome to INTOUCH, a masterclass on school products powered by Brainwonders in partnership with Learnyst. This fourth edition of Masterclass series will take you on a short journey of introducing you to 30 innovative school products selected from across India. In this masterclass, innovative products, informative content, and progressive ideas are being shared with you. We remain hopeful that this and forthcoming sessions will inspire you to take your school community to a new direction of development. My name is Namrata, and I will be your moderator for today. I represent India's largest counseling organization, Brainwonders. With 108 global centers, Brainwonders has been revolutionizing the face of academic guidance, career development, and personal growth via its US patented DMIT and online psychometric test. Founded by Mr. Manish Naidu, over the past decade, Brainwonders has been nationally awarded on 7 different platforms, including recognition for being the most trusted and digitally innovative career counseling company. Excellence and passion is what Brainwonders strives for, and with that, let's begin today's session. Before I welcome today's speaker, I request all our audience to immerse themselves in the session and hold their questions, which will be addressed right after the session. I present to you today's speaker, Ranjan Kumar, who is the co-founder of Learnyst. After completing computer science engineering, Ranjan worked with tech giants like IBM and GE for 9+ years. An entrepreneur at heart, he decided to co-found Learnyst with Shankar in 2014. Since then, Ranjan has been instrumental in helping teachers and coaching institutes in India launching their academies online. Besides helping teachers cross the technological barriers, he guides them towards building their own profitable online teaching business through live webinars. He's an avid listener and loves knowing about people. Back in 2014, Shankar Mahesh, who's the CEO, and Ranjan Kumar, who was the CFO, with the cumulative experience of almost 25 years, kickstarted their entrepreneurial journey through a small market survey, inquiring teachers who own coaching institutes and what kind of solution would help them go digital. Having started its journey in 2014, Learnyst today is one of the fastest growing LMS companies, catering to 1,000+ institutes with more than 3 million students online. The company provides a technology platform for online education, a proposition wherein any educator developing good content can start and grow their online academy.
I am really excited to be part of this webinar series, Masterclass webinar series that's conducted by Future School and Brainwonders. So once again, my wholehearted thanks for you and for your entire team for having conducting this wonderful series. I hope it's adding a lot of value to the educators and schools in India. So without further delay, I'll start sharing my presentation, and so I'll probably be taking up the question and answers at the end. So just a minute till I share my screen. Thanks. So yeah, so Learnyst, we provide branded learning apps for educational institutes. So basically, you can start teaching your students from your own branded website and mobile app, right? So this is what we will be showing in this.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, sir.
Yeah.
But maybe is there a possibility where you can be a little louder? A lot of us want to hear you, and I think the audio is a little low.
Okay, let me just adjust my audio. Is it better now?
I think yes, it's considerably better. Thank you.
Sure. Okay, thank you. Thank you. So yeah, basically Learnyst provides branded learning app for educational institutes wherein you can teach and assess students from your branded website and mobile app. So we all know what happened in 2020, right? So schools were closed indefinitely and teachers and students had to go online. And I mean, honestly, I was taken a step away the way the teachers and students took it online, right? So everyone almost is now teaching online. Almost all the schools are teaching online, and it's an exceptional thing, whatever has been adapted by teachers, students, parents. So there were a lot of challenges, but nevertheless, without even worrying about all those challenges, we saw how teachers and students adapted to online learning, which was really heartening to see. So almost all classes are now conducted from home. So both teachers and students are taking classes from home. But here, we all know there were some challenges, and still there are challenges for the schools, because when the pandemic started, the schools were forced to go online without having a proper structure, framework in place. So probably this was the first time in the history that something like this has happened. So probably there was a lot of confusion, and now even now the schools are using Zoom and Google Meets to conduct their online classes. So the problem here is basically every day the teachers and students will have to look out for Zoom link or a Google Meet link and join these sessions, right? So it's an everyday hassle. So almost teachers have to work every day to conduct, to organize these kind of live sessions. Again, student side, there is a challenge having the device issues or any kind of network issues. So all these issues are constantly there, and in spite of that, the things are going pretty well. I should say that. Of course, there were pretty other challenges as well in terms of sharing the results when the test has been conducted and analyzing the student performance itself, right? So all these are still a challenge that we see in the everyday classroom sessions, online classroom sessions to be precise. And I can relate to this more closely because my son is studying in third grade and my wife is a teacher. So I keep seeing both sides of the story every day. So this is something really probably the schools can do much better. And we would like to show you how you can do it much better. So how you can effectively teach from your own school's app, right? So one other advantage that Learnyst provides is you get your own branded app, mobile apps, as well as website. So which means the students can access your content or live classes and even test. So they can start taking from your own website, from your school's website and from your school's mobile app. So we'll just see how that can be possible. So I'll just play a short 1-minute video. Post that, I'll take you through the entire
Creating
session.
your online school is really easy. You can conduct live classes, share notes, and clear students' doubts from your online school. You can upload subjects for multiple classrooms and add your students. Want to assign teachers to manage the subjects? That's easy too. When a student logins to your school, they can see their respective class subjects. They can then watch a video or PDF or submit the assignments given by their teachers. Your students will have access only to those subjects assigned to them. With device and login restrictions, students won't be able to share their credentials with friends or any third person. So be assured your school is secure. You can schedule a class test and let your students take the test at the scheduled time. Finally, evaluate your students' performance with quizzes, MCQs, and essay questions, just like in a classroom. Sign up for 14 days free trial to creating your online school is
Yeah, so probably at a nutshell, we just wanted to show you a quick video and tell you how exactly you can have your own branded learning app and start teaching your students from your app. So this is an example app that we have for you. And what we mean by branded app is basically the app or the mobile app that we'll be releasing or providing to the institutes will be in your own school's name, right? So the app, mobile app, as well as the website. So basically it will be launched in your website, and also the mobile app will be in your brand name. So the biggest advantage is that the students can have a single login account throughout their lifetime in your school, right? So they will have one single login, and the moment they log in, they can access the course material or the test, and even live classes that you have scheduled can be accessed from your own mobile app and website. So that's really a big advantage considering what's happening today. I mean, if you consider how the things are happening with Zoom and Google Meeting, so it's considerably way ahead of what you can do with a branded app. And the best thing is you get all the analytics, right? So we'll see all those things in detail. But in a nutshell, I just wanted to highlight what advantages the schools are getting by using their own branded app. So this is a sample screenshots that we have for from the live apps of our customers. And again, this is a website where the students, once they log into the website, they will have access to the courses assigned to them. So one other thing you can do here is you can organize your course content or the curriculum for a particular grade or a subject. You can entirely structure it, right? So as you can see here on the screen, so say for class 11, you can create a segment for class 11. Under class 11, you can have say 5 or 6 subjects that you have. And inside each subject, you can add live classes, unit tests, so study materials. So everything can be organized well within the platform, and it's very much structured. So the students will also have no confusion. So probably a class 11 student will just click on that particular course that he has been enrolled to. And the moment he goes to that particular course, he can see all the live classes that are scheduled in that particular subject. He can see the tests that are scheduled. And these live classes and tests will open up only on the scheduled date and time. So if it is probably scheduled test or scheduled live class, so they can join only at that particular date and time. So again, on the teacher side, they have to organize this or structure this material only at the beginning of the academic year. So once it is structured, there is no need to work on the structural part on a day-to-day basis. Unless otherwise you want to change something, you can just log into the LMS and do those changes. But you can analyze or you can visualize the simplicity that the product is bringing to the schools. So you can just structure it once, and then the students will be having their own individual accounts. They can just log in and they can start accessing the course content or the live classes from your branded app and websites. So this is another thing basically here is, so you can enroll the students to the respective subjects. So because we all know there are different grades in the schools, and each grade will have specific subjects within that. So of course, so when you're creating the curriculum at the beginning of the year, so you will be creating for all the grades. So class 1 to class 10 or class 12. And then you can start enrolling students to those particular subjects. So for example, class 3 students will be enrolled to class 3 subjects. Similarly, class 11 students can be enrolled to class 11 subjects. So these things you can seamlessly do through the LMS platform. This is from the teacher perspective, I'm saying these are all the managerial things which can be done at the beginning of the year. So which is very much easy, right? So once you have structured your course, once you have assigned or enrolled your students to those courses, so it becomes very seamless exercise throughout the year for the students to go through this course content. Again, this is a screenshot of the live class. So this is how you can conduct the live class, where the teacher can share the screen, he can explain the concepts, and the teacher's video is also visible on the screen. Along with that, there will be a live chat option where the students can ask questions in a live fashion, and teachers can reply to that. So this is more a structured way or organized way that you can conduct your everyday classes. Again, after the live classes, you can also conduct unit tests, midterm exams, annual exams, or any kind of a quizzes for that matter. So that can also be integrated within your course. So here you can see, like, even you can add, the questions can include the diagrams, the mathematical equations, chemical bonds, anything, right? So whatever is required for your course curriculum, you can create those questions and probably set it up right in the system itself. And again, these tests can also be scheduled if you want to conduct like unit tests or monthly tests or exams kind of a thing, so which will be happening at a scheduled time. So you can again schedule the time for this test. So which means the students will take this test, or students can take this test only at the defined time, right? Till that time, they will not have access to the test paper. So again, all these things can be pre-configured from the teacher's side or from the faculty side. They can pre-configure everything and keep everything set in the system. And after that, it goes in autopilot mode, right? And again, the best part here is once you have scheduled the test, whether it's a quiz or a test, and when the students have taken the test, once they have submitted the test paper, In case of MCQ paper, it automatically shows the result. As you can see here, immediately the students will see their performance in the test, how much they have scored, so how many correct questions they had made, how many incorrect questions they had, and even they can view the answer solution as well, which is provided by the faculties, right? And they also get more detailed analytics as to where they have gone wrong, which questions was right, which questions was wrong, and how much time they have spent in each question. So these are all very critical analytics that the students will have to know to improve upon their curriculum, right? So again, there are multiple analysis or the stats that we show to the students once they have submitted the test. So this is again another stats that we show based on the topic analysis. So the students can easily know in which particular topic he has scored well. So in each topic, I mean, how much marks was allocated in a particular topic and what is the actual score he had in the topic. So again, the SWOT analysis, it's more advanced where students can get to know in which subjects they are good at and which subjects they have to improve upon. So all these things will really help the students to gauge themselves, and even for the faculties, it will be very easy to analyze, to track the students' progress, right? So another metric where the students can see, measure his performance against the topper and the average score of the class, right? So the recent addition in Learnyst has been this on-screen evaluation or the digital evaluation that we call, wherein the students can actually scan and upload the written answer scripts, and the faculties can evaluate it digitally, right? So this is again an everyday hassle today, considering that everything is going offline. So the students are submitting in different formats, and it's really been a challenge to evaluate these papers. But here, it will all be organized in one single place, right? Even for the faculties, they have to just log into their faculty login, see the submitted papers, evaluate it digitally, and just submit it back to the students for their review. So it goes in a very well organized fashion. So again, the leaderboards, it's an optional thing. So if you want to gamify your students, if you want to encourage your students more, you can enable this leaderboards where they can also see the ranking for that particular test. So apart from these live classes and scheduled tests, so you can also upload the recorded videos. Of course, in case of the recorded, or in case of the live sessions, so once the live sessions are done, automatically the recording of the live session will be uploaded as a lesson, as a lesson in that particular course. So which means that even if a student has missed that particular live session or a particular class, so he can review the recording, right? So, and again, one more thing I would like to highlight here is, since it's all happening in your branded app, and since the courses are accessible only by your students, there can't be any third party or unauthorized student who can be accessing your courses or live classes. So that way it is highly secure, and you will be catering to only to your classroom students, right? Apart from the live classes, if you wish to, if the faculty or the teacher wishes to upload some study material or a video material, so they can still do that. So they can just add it as part of the course curriculum and then upload the recorded videos as well. So you can see here on the right side where you see the syllabus, and what you see down of the syllabus is the actual curriculum or the syllabus of the course, right? So this entire structure can be done by the faculties and the teachers through the admin panel. And of course, we support multiple formats. So video is one. You can also upload these notes like PDFs, slides, or even other kind of audio material. It could be like a Scrum or a tin can material. So all these kind of material can be easily uploaded, and it can be accessed by the students. So what you are seeing now is the student view. Of course, there is LMS part is, we are not going in detail in this session, but you can always check out our demo video for that. So just to give you a glimpse of how your students will be accessing your course material, so we are just showing some of the key features here. So one other important feature that will be really helpful for schools is the scheduling of your lessons. So basically, we know that schools have a timetable, and each subject will have its own timetable where the teacher will be taking up the modules on a timely basis. So depending on your timetable, you can actually schedule your lessons accordingly, right? So you can, the faculties can say that lesson number 1 can be released on, say, the first week of the opening of the course or the opening of the school, right? And then lesson number 2 can be released after 1 week or 10 days. So all these things can be pre-configured. So what happens is that it goes in line with your online sessions, the whatever the test you want to release, or the study materials you want to release. So this the releasing of the content will also happen in line with your timetable. So that can be achieved here. So as you can see here, you can either put a fixed date. It could be your academic start date, and likewise you can put the contents accordingly. You can see, I mean, you can release this content to the students. So one other feature which really helps in case of online teaching is the discussion boards. So wherein the students can ask questions and the faculties can reply to those discussions. So this is also very interactive. So it would really help both the students and the faculties to engage in a more interactive fashion. So other interesting part for schools especially is that they can easily communicate with the students and the parents using this email notifications and push messages. So this again comes inbuilt in the LMS. So where you have to just apply the filters and send targeted messages or emails to the students and to the students basically. So you can very much do this, and it's again, everything is well integrated in the LMS. So you don't have to use like a WhatsApp or email messenger or email tool, external email tool to do this. Yeah, so in a nutshell, the faculties can easily manage the courses and they can easily manage the students. So using the LMS platform, right? So this is a snapshot of the LMS platform, which will be accessed only by the faculties or the principals and the teachers, basically. So this is where they can create the courses, as you can see here. This is the admin dashboard where you can actually create the courses, mock tests, and you can also see the performance of the students in the dashboard. Again, you can do multiple things here. You can pull in the reports. You can send messages in the marketing section. So you can again manage your the student discussions, the answer evaluations. So everything happens right here in the admin dashboard. So yeah, I think probably one question that you might be thinking at this point is, this is all well and good, but what happens after the school opens? So yes, we all want the schools to open. Of course, the kids are very eager to go back to school. We do want that to happen, actually. So yes, once the school starts, what you can do is you can still use this platform or still use this app as an asset to your school. So we are just going to show you how you can do that. So the platform itself is flexible enough. So you can also conduct teacher training courses. You can upload courses which the teachers have to go through, and you can also provide certifications to your teachers. So that can be done with the same platform where the teachers will have a separate login to take their courses. You can also conduct scholarship tests, which can be for your school students, or it can be outside of your school students. Again, if you're doing something like a scholarship test to outside students, then it automatically improves your brand visibility and you can market your school. So not only that, you can actually create a digital library, so wherein you can give access to some of the materials to the students, right? So it can act as a digital library as well, and some of our customers are actually using it perfectly like a digital library as well. So again, when we talk about digital library, there is already tons of material available in YouTube, in the web, basically. So the teachers can just curate these materials. So they can just select which particular video in YouTube is good for the students. They can curate and make a separate resourceful course for the students to go through after the school time. Right, so many things can be possible, and again, you can also use this for publishing your school articles. So we have something called newsfeed, where you can actually publish articles about your school's achievements, and these things automatically come on your website and even on the mobile app, right? So anybody publicly can access your the articles published in the school, and again, it can be a article which can be used by your students as well. So again, for related to club activities, related to like drawing classes or music classes, there are extra curricular activities that you are taking in your schools. So those things can also be added as a course. So basically, the platform is flexible enough for you to conduct any kind of a course. So it can be recorded, it can be live. You can also conduct tests, as we just saw. Overall, what it means is that you can enhance your school's brand image. So having your own branded app means that the students students and parents basically will appreciate it much better than going through a Zoom link. And the best part is, again, from the school perspective, you are able to track your students' performance year on year. So imagine this, like you have a student who is in the 5th grade now, and if you want to see his progress when he goes to the 6th grade, so you have the data here, right? You can just go to the admin panel, see what courses he had seen in, or what courses he had completed in the 5th grade, what was his performance in the 5th grade, and how he is performing in the current year. So the teachers will have a visibility of the students' performance for the entire lifetime in the school, right? So the complete data is there with the faculties and the teachers. And of course, if you want to sell courses, you can also do that. So I know it's not a priority for the schools, but in case if you feel like there is some subject matter expertise in your school that you want to sell it to outside students, you can still do that. So that is also possible, wherein the payment gateway can be integrated, and you can also monetize from the course sales. So some of our customers who are actually the schools and institutes who are using the platform, so Solitaire International, DAV Schools, EduSaksham. So these are some of the brands who are catering to the schools and who are actually the schools themselves. So here is a testimonial from Mr. Mir, who is the founder of Solitaire International School, Hyderabad. So they were, in fact, one of the early school customers for us, especially during this lockdown time, and they are now completely online. So they are taking all their courses, they have scheduled all their courses online, and the students, starting from April, if I'm not wrong, so they have been completely online on Learnyst, and they have been scheduling all their classes, materials, tests. So everything is going online with Learnyst for the school students. So I'll just give you a couple of seconds or 10 seconds to just go through this, wherein Mir has outlined how exactly it has helped them in achieving the online classes or in taking their school online. Okay, so moving on. So we have currently catering to more than 700 plus or close to 900 educational institutes as on today. So most of them are like institutes who are coaching institutes basically, and of course there are schools as well, and independent teachers, trainers, instructors, coaches. So all sort of people who want to teach online, so they are using the platform, and the platform itself is so much robust and feature rich that anybody in the teaching industry can adapt to it. Coming to the support, we provide you chat and call support. We understand that schools need technical support, and we are there for the schools to support it, whatever the support required for them. So in fact, we provide this call and chat support 7 days a week, and there are tons of material, the knowledge-based articles that we have. It's readily available in support.learnyst.com, wherein any faculty or teacher can anytime access these support articles in case if they have an issue. And of course, for schools, we do give a 1 week dedicated onboarding assistance. So that can be done from our side. So we do understand the initial, the initial curve to launch the online classes. So we'll be there to help your faculties to upload the course material, to schedule the live classes, and to schedule the tests. So it can be very much, we can make it a very much seamless experience for your faculties. And believe me, it doesn't take more than a week or 10 days to just take your school online. So provided that we have everything in place, so it really doesn't take much time to go online. Again, the platform itself is built for scalability, and we have totally, as on today, we have catered to more than 35 lakh students. There are about 20,000 courses published, and more than 11,000 tests are published. So you can imagine the robustness of the platform, the scalability that you can achieve through the platform. So don't worry if you have even like 5,000 students, so we can easily manage it. And here are some of the awards that we had in the recent past. So we were awarded one of the top 10 edtech companies in India by CEO Insights, and we are also a proud edtech startup member of AWS. So these are the global recognition. AWS has a global program, and we were very fortunate to be part of this program, and we are very excited to have this badge for ourselves. Coming to the pricing, it starts as low as $999 per month. So this is the exclusive discount that we are offering for schools. So you can just sign up on learnyst.com, and once you subscribe, if you subscribe within 31st Jan, so we are offering you 50% discount for the schools. So again, the product itself is so big that you will have to understand the product. So what we suggest is to just sign up on the platform. So you can visit learnyst.com, and you can sign up for the 14-day free trial. It's completely free. All you have to do is just put your email and the password. So, and then you have the admin account, and you can explore the platform, and you can also schedule a demo with our team, and we would be very glad to understand your requirement and take it further from them. You can also reach us on the phone number that is listed here, or you can also mail us at hello@learnyst.com. And we do suggest you that you follow us in the social media handles, so you kind of get all the latest updates that we have in the product. So we hope to see you on Learnyst soon. Thank you. And once again, I would like to thank Future School and Brainwonders for having giving us this opportunity, and I wish all the participants here very good luck. And also for the schools, very good luck, and we hope to see you back in action soon. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir. I think that was a quite an engaging session, and it is good to know that you are, sort of, especially in the times of COVID. I think it is very, very important that how do I say, that the virtual gap is met, right? Education, I think, is a necessity. If if we look long term, education is definitely something that is essential. It is necessary, and that is why I think a lot of times many educators or counselors and academicians were struggling with getting that out. So I think your platform is the perfect solution for the very same.
Thank you, Amrita. Thank you.
We do have our participants who would be asking you some questions right now. So
Sure.
participants, you can use the you can use the activity section, you can use the chat box, and you can of course raise your hand and present your questions to Mr. Kumar. The participants, you can type in your questions as well, or in case you want to present your question personally, you can always raise your hand and then unmute yourself to present the question to Mr. Kumar. I'm sure sir will be happy to answer the queries.
Sure.
Because we do have a lot of educators also today among the participants, so naturally it will be a great platform for them. All right. So till the time the questions are presented, I do have actually a question of my own. Sir, why the name Learnyst? I mean, learn is quite simple. Learn, I understand, but then that YST is something. It's quite a catchy name. I know it is something that many of them may be like. It's just a very interesting take on the word. So, any insights on how did you come up with the name?
Sure, Namrata. So when we started Learnyst, our mission was to make learning very simple, and also for the teachers to make it very simple, right? So And of course, from day one, we were sure that we want to be a technology platform. So our intention is not to go on to the content side or deviate from the technology side. So with that, like keeping that in mind, like so we thought like it can be a platform for like a catalyst for learning. So that's where this you have this learn and catalyst. So it's like Learnyst combined together.
Speedy and effective learning.
Yes, correct.
Oh, that's quite smart. Okay. All right, participants, do we have any questions for the evening? I think your session was quite effective.
Sure. I think, yeah. So in case if probably somebody has a question at a later time, so they can always drop
Yes.
us a mail or hello@learnyst.com, or they can just sign up. As I said, I think to understand the platform, the, the teachers or the faculties or the principals have to sign up on the platform. Otherwise, it's really hard to know what they can do with a platform like Learnyst.
Yes.
So I strongly suggest everyone to again sign up for the 14-day free trial. So you can visit learnyst.com and sign up for the 14-day free trial. Of course, you can always reach us at hello@learnyst.com. You can drop us a mail, and we would be very happy to understand your requirements and take your requirements further.
I think sir has been very gracious also to offer a very lucrative and attractive pricing for this month, and I think that is something that will be benefiting a lot of. I mean, I'm sure a lot of us will be, subscribing to that very soon. And I think what sets Learnyst apart is the fact that it is not a virtual classroom. It is not a virtual classroom. I think once you get into it, it's like how you learn how to use a phone, and then that okay, this is this feature, and you get very excited to try and actually sort of simplifies and your work and makes it more productive as well. And that is, I think, what Learnyst exactly does. So I think sir, as you are correctly said, that a free trial is an absolutely correct way to sort of help our educators get more and more comfortable with the use of good technology, I'll say good technology, and shape the upcoming generation, because they are the future. So
Sure. Yes. Right. Right.
thank you so much,
Yes.
sir. For all our participants, the details are also posted on the chat box. I would like to read it out for everybody's reference. The calling number would be 080-427-52535, and the mail ID would be hello@learnyst.com. All right. So thank you, sir, for taking the time out today.
Thank you, Namrata. And once again, congratulations to you for conducting this, to you and your team, and wishing all the educators out there very best. And again, so we are all part of a bigger family, education family. So
Yes.
we will be very happy to help anyone out there anytime. Thank
Very
you.
well said, sir. Couldn't have said it better myself. Thank you to our lovely audience and participants for being present here today. And I'm sure a lot of you will be connecting back with Learnyst very soon. And once you connect, I know that you will be staying there for a long time. Have a great weekend ahead, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow
Thank you.
at 5 o'clock.
Thank you, everyone. Thank you.